There was a man who exhausted every scheme, every hidden thought in an attempt to calculate against Wang Lin. Yet in the end, by clinging to Wang Lin, he rose to become the ancestor of Renegade Star. What was even more unexpected, Sun Ce and the others had clearly intended to push Wang Lin forward as a scapegoat. But not only did Scarface Wang choose not to take revenge, he instead ascended to the position of old ancestor of Renegade Star, shielding the three great clans for an entire century. So, how exactly did Sun Ce cling to Wang Lin, and why did Wang Lin become the star's old ancestor? Sun Ce was one of the three ascendant experts of Renegade Star. He was also the old ancestor of the Sun clan. He had been trapped at the ascendant bottleneck for many years. Several years ago, for the sake of an 8th grade pill, he joined hands with Ran Shuifeng of the Ran clan and Zhao Chuanwen of the Zhao clan. Together they ambushed and killed a lone cultivator who was already gravely wounded. But after obtaining the pill before they could even rejoice, they discovered something that froze their blood. The cultivator they had killed was a member of the Huan clan from Thousand Illusions Star. That single realization dragged the three of them out of greed and cast them straight into an abyss of boundless fear. What kind of existence was the Huan clan? They were one of the three dominant clans on the Northern Domain's primary world Thousand Illusions Star. Their ancestor Huan Wuqing had already stepped into the second step, the Kuinie realm. Over the years, anyone who dared show disrespect to the Huan clan, anyone who dared lay a hand on their members, met only one fate death, Dao annihilation, and the complete destruction of their lineage. Faced with such a calamity, Sun Ce and the other two understood better than anyone. With their ascendant cultivation, they were nothing more than ants before the Huan clan. Ants that could be crushed with a single thought. The disaster of extermination was already at their doorstep, and just as they lived in constant dread, unable to rest day or night, Wang Lin, under the alias Shu Mu, arrived at Renegade Star. From scattered fragments of information, Sun Ce and the others pieced together a conclusion. This outsider called Zhu Mu possessed unfathomable methods. He was very likely an envoy of the Thunder Immortal Temple, or perhaps a member of the Shu clan from Donglin Star. To three men standing at the edge of destruction, this was no different from grasping the final strand of life. To test Wang Lin's true strength, Sun Ce volunteered to go in person. Wang Lin did not show him the slightest courtesy. Within a few exchanges, Sun Ce was utterly defeated, beaten into complete submission. After confirming Wang Lin's strength, the three immediately began to plan. They would drag Wang Lin into the situation. They would make him the scapegoat. The Ran clan produced the 8th grade pill, the very source of their disaster, and used it as bait, hoping to draw Wang Lin into conflict with the Huan clan. If Wang Lin's background was truly heaven-defying, if his strength was enough to endure the wrath of the Huan clan, then Renegade Star might survive. And if he could not, then he would at least draw all of the Huan clan's fury upon himself, buying the three of them time to escape. As for Wang Lin, he accepted without hesitation. Since cultivation resources are being delivered to my door, how could Wang refuse? At the auction, one 8th grade sub-god pill. Starting price 10,000 immortal jades. I bid 1 immortal king. The entire hall fell silent. Everyone was stunned. Sun Ce stood there completely dumbfounded. Wang Lin had indeed taken the bait, but the price he named was ruthless to the extreme. After the auction, Wang Lin immediately entered closed-door cultivation. Relying on the hundreds of thousands of immortal jades he had obtained, he broke through in one step, reaching the mid-stage ascendant realm. Soon after, he led his immortal guards and appeared before Ran Shuifeng, giving the old ancestor a harsh and merciless lesson. Hidden in the shadows, Sun Ce witnessed everything. The shock in his heart was beyond words. More and more, he became convinced. Wang Lin was not a straw to clutch at in desperation, but a towering tree capable of covering the heavens themselves. When the three clan ancestors gathered, Wang Lin spoke without the slightest restraint. Hand over protection fees immediately. Otherwise, do not expect Wang to protect you. He took the remaining pills as well as the belongings of the slain Huan clan cultivator. Then he demanded 90% of the immortal kings from the Ran and Zhao clans and 70% from the Sun clan. Time passed. Soon Huandong of the Huan clan descended upon Renegade Star. The moment they saw him, Sun Ce and the others turned pale as death. Their bodies trembled uncontrollably. The vengeance they feared had finally arrived. Yet what followed shattered all expectations. In just a few moves, Wang Lin suppressed Huandong, a mid-stage ascendant cultivator. Completely suppressed him. Yet witnessing this scene, Sun Qi's heart surged with uncontrollable ecstasy. The stronger Xu Mu was the more determined he became to bind himself to him. Later, when Liu Mei personally descended, the three were utterly powerless before her. Their true bodies were instantly suppressed. Ran Xuefeng and Zhao Chuanwen had prepared in advance. Their clones had already fled far away. Even if their true bodies perished, they could still survive, though their cultivation would fall drastically. But Sun Qi, though he had also refined a clone, it was only at the core formation stage. It lacked the ability to cross the stars. The moment his true body was suppressed, he fell into complete despair. He could not escape. He could not fight. What awaited him and the Sun Clan was only annihilation. And then Wang Lin returned. After witnessing Wang Lin repel Liu Mei, Sun Qi, now reduced to core formation, trembled as he approached him. He abandoned all dignity, all pride. He began to grovel without reservation. He changed his form of address from fellow Taoist to the deeply respectful senior Chu Mu. He revealed everything, every scheme, every hidden plan, every last contingency. He spoke without concealment. Sun Qi understood clearly. Before Wang Lin, such schemes could not be hidden. Better to lay everything bare than invite death. Wang Lin only let out a faint sigh. He did not kill him. Nor did he settle accounts with the three great clans. In Wang Lin's eyes, since he had accepted their protection fees, he would uphold his obligation. Thus he protected the descendants of the three clans for a full 100 years. As for Sun Qi, who had chosen complete honesty, Wang Lin extended a hand. With great divine ability, he raised Sun Qi's cultivation to the soul transformation realm. Though Sun Qi would never advance beyond this stage in his life, this act of rebirth left him overwhelmed with gratitude. Tears streamed down his face. He bowed deeply to Wang Lin and swore a solemn oath. From this day forward, wherever Wang Lin pointed, he would strike. Without hesitation. From that moment on, Wang Lin became the true old ancestor of Ranyun Star. The Sun Clan, under his support, rose in a single leap, becoming the sole hegemon of the entire star. And Sun Qi became the greatest winner. Years later, when Wang Lin was bestowed the title of Thunder Immortal, his image was projected across every planet of the all-heaven star domain. On Ranyun Star, only a handful sun. Shi Sun Ling Sun, seeming knew the truth. That peerless Thunder Immortal, whose name shook the heavens, was once the true old ancestor of their star. In the depths of his heart, Sun Qi felt only pride and gratitude. The greatest choice of his life had not been seizing that 8th grade pill, but in the depths of despair, casting aside all pride and following Wang Lin with unwavering loyalty. Yet in the end, throughout the rest of his life, he never saw Wang Lin again.